These are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is another one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. Please.
Them. Somebody said to me, Uncle P, why didn't you talk about these 200 people, children being unalived? I said, because it's normal. It's normal nature to them. Certain things to them is just normal.
My brothers and sisters, this one is happening again in the United Kingdom.
In order to colonize us proper, nicely, there was a specific evil spirit they had to deal with that they needed to close. And the only way to do that, they needed to keep us in certain corners. So they took all of our spirits, different spirits, and clustered us into different sectors. That's why you see in African cultures, we have so much similarities. No, let him say it himself, because people are going to say I made this thing up.
First of all, does this look like somebody that is even ready to do anything? Look at the countenance. Look at his tone. He does not even look angry. He does not look pissed. Look like he's sounding as if it is 2 siblings that are fighting. You people should stop fighting now. And what's with all this peace and unity crap? What's with all the peace and unity? You think we are talking about 2 siblings that are fighting? You're not telling them, oh, stop fighting now. Peace and unity, talking as if it was 200 chicken that were slaughtered.
But we know most of you end up not. But anyways, I was saying something.
If you're a South African girl and you like a guy, let's say you like a Nigerian guy, we will not hide our feelings. You don't even have to start spending money before I can do anything with you. If I like you, I like you. It's genuine. With Nigerian girls, what I've noticed...
Run away. I like to bring evidence. So, yeah.
Hello. This is to United States Embassy.
First of all, just look at the race. Look at the person that got scammed. US-based American lady claims a Nigerian Igbo husband, Roman, scammed her 80,000. Baba, listen.
TikTok. I need you guys to be aware that a lot of women and I have been romance scammed, especially the Igbo. My husband romance scammed me of 80,000 US dollars. I have proof.
They will suck you dry. And you know the worst part about all this? This is the mindset and the mentality that they have towards South African women.
In South Africa, some women, especially like these affluent women that like the flashy lifestyle, they prefer Nigerian guys because the Nigerian guys, they give money. Yeah. So
because Nigerian men themselves are the ones that want to go market you guys a certain way.
I heard the girls in South Africa are very nutty. What do you know?
South African women are very which is no problem, but they're, what's the word? Promiscuous.
Outside.
Yeah, they're outside, which is not a bad thing. But and what I've noticed about South African women is that they're more openly outside as well, which is fantastic. Like Nigerian women, if they like you, they will never, ever, ever, ever even insinuate that they will
Good!
Like you. Yeah.
Like I keep saying, culture contamination. So this nature that South African women were not used to, of this aggressive man, bearded, big, and, ngaga. Everything is just, just in their face. What's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. You know what, guys? You know when I sit and I plan these episodes, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna shoot, I take the videos, the relevant videos. I always think about what is the message, what is the foundation of the message of what I'm about to put out there. And then there are those times where I'm just like, fuck it. Yeah, and I'm just like, these people are pissing me off, so fuck it. Lord have mercy. Woo-wee. Annoying me is not a good idea. Guys, you know what that? They say with great power comes great responsibility. You know, we obviously have reached 6,100 and something subscribers. Guys, I appreciate you. Love you all. With great power comes great responsibility. So I've got to make sure that my message is extremely important, that it's valid. You know, we've got videos that how important. We spoke about the constitution, changing the constitution. We talk about important things. And then there are those times where, hey, Vuvulenso has got to be the thing of the day. So you guys saw this video where I spoke about Jolofinas, and I know that people, what are the ladies get offended by being referred to as Jolofinas because they're dating Nigerian men. Yesterday I had a conversation with a Nigerian friend of mine about this video, and he's one of those guys that he's a good Nigerian. He tries his best to be law abiding, and he appreciates my content. He agrees with a lot of the things that I say, but he doesn't like the way in which I say it. He's a proud Nigerian, just like every other foreigner. They are all proud of their countries just outside. They're just not in their country. You see, foreigners are very proud. I'm a proud Zimbabwean, I'm a proud Angolan, I'm a proud Congolese. Just in South Africa, you see. They are not proud enough to be in their own country. You see, they are proud on the outside. But eventually reality catches up with you, and you have to start asking yourself questions.
I woke up this morning asking, where did I go wrong being a Nigerian? Where did we go wrong being Nigerians? Where did we go wrong? Did we pick our country? Where did we go wrong as what is the offense Nigerians has committed that is strong enough for more than 200 people to go to bed in the night and not wake up the next morning? I need everybody to understand that Israel and Iran are at war, and up to 200 people have not been killed. But in Nigeria, you can go to bed and your tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Iran and Israel are at war. Nuclear weapons have been thrown. Not even 200 people were unalived. But in Nigeria, overnight, instantly, 200 people were gone. And you know what's so heartbreaking about this story? When I saw the video, I was shocked. And I realized that the warnings that I'm giving Jolofinas, that I'm giving South Africans, that I'm giving Africans in general about Nigerians, it's not a small thing. If tomorrow I get unalived by a Nigerian because I went somewhere, they caught me, or they broke into my house, or they harm me in some way, it's just evidence of everything I've been saying in this channel. If there are good Nigerians out there, you have to cry for your nation, because this is not right. Guys, before I play this video, I just want to give a disclaimer. I got this video on TikTok exactly as is. So I'm not going to edit it, so you might see things that may be disturbing. I apologize. So if you're a bit squeamish, please, this is not the time to be watching this.
Alright, so I am live in Yelewata in Benue State, where the attack took place yesterday that claimed the lives of over 200 persons. The headsmen are...
I just want to pause. By the way, guys, can you see the smoke and everything behind him? I just want to give you guys a serious warning. Those are children that have been burnt. They were sleeping, they were burnt alive. The reason I want to play this video is because I want you guys to pay attention to something very important. The demeanor of this man and how he walks through this place and how he introduces this place. Now, guys, I don't know if I'm a CC, but somebody who was an MMA fighter, Muay Thai, somebody who loves extreme, and I don't think I'm that big of a CC. But there is absolutely no way I would be as composed as this man was while doing what he's about to do. Let's watch.
Now, what my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak unless you people see it by yourself. So please follow me with the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burnt. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please, this video is very sensitive, so it might be very disturbing for you. So a warning is on the video. Thank you. Now, these are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is another one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. Please. This is number...
Guys, I've already seen the video. Can you see the way it's counting the kids? Those are literally real bodies. It's not staged. This is real. They haven't cleaned it. They haven't done anything, because this is how things work in these countries. And not only in Nigeria, guys. Congo, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe. Our countries are not as organized. Nobody has the urgency to come and do anything. 200 children. It was children and women, they said, mostly. But I want you guys to keep watching his demeanor as he presents this thing.
Number 4, this is 5, this is 6. Now look at the skull of this one. This is 7. These are their bones. These are children that were born in this place. As I am counting now, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in this room alone. Look at their bones.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause the chair because I couldn't watch it even the first time. But the reason why I said pay attention to his demeanor, guys, is very calm, very relaxed. He's not bothered. And these are the kind of people that President Cyril Ramaphosa gave free entry into SA. These are the people that we have to live with. These kind of things don't shock them because it's normal to them. Somebody said to me, Uncle P, why didn't you talk about these 200 people, children being unalived? I said, because it's normal. It's normal nature to them. Certain things to them is just normal.
My brothers and sisters, this one is happening again in the United Kingdom. When I see this man, this time around, na Igbo man, no. When I see as the face be, now we should not make the face like this. The dog said, this man, first of all, you know the other time, na Yoruba man. This time around, na Igbo man, no, Emmanuel Omubiko.
Remember the other time it was a Yoruba man. This time na Igbo man. So you know in Nigeria there is this tendency of trying to point fingers at each other's tribe. This is that tribe, is that tribe. She's just confirmed. It's not about tribe. It's Nigerians. This is in the UK, guys. They are not only doing it in South Africa. Wherever they go, they taint. You know, sometimes I wonder why the white men, when they came to Africa, they created borders, because Africa had no borders, and we always talk about that. And that's the first statement when South Africans are fighting for their land. Like, no, this is Africa. Africa had no borders. I always ask myself, why did the white men create borders? Because they could have had us separated without the need of borders in creating countries. And it hit me. Africa was a spiritual nation. We were very spiritual, connected with God, connected with nature, connected with everything. But we know in spirituality there's good and bad. What if when they came, they noticed that in order to colonize us proper, nicely, there was a specific evil spirit they had to deal with that they needed to close. And the only way to do that, they needed to keep us in certain corners. So they took all of our spirits, different spirits, and clustered us into different sectors. That's why you see in African cultures, we have so much similarities that literally makes us one. Now, what if Nigerians, they were the evil spirits, that evil one that the white men could not conquer? Conquer the giants, conquer the giant. I think there's a song like that. Conquer the giant. Conquer the champion, the lion is here. Anyone that knows it, link me up. And the white men, they had to close them, they blocked them, and they colonized Africa. Now, eventually, because Africans were intended to always be free, because we are queens and kings, we liberated ourselves and our freedom came. The white men realized, hey, these people are becoming too clever, they're becoming free. We need to make a plan. But they couldn't do anything because we are strong. We are God's chosen ones. Spirituality, mentally, everything, we are strong. They're like, let's get them to fight against each other. And they released the worst black spirits they could release, the Nigerians, and they let them loose to the world. Because tell me in which country Nigerians are, when the citizens of that country can boast. The Nigerians in our country are the best. Send me a video where the citizens of that country are like, no, Nigerians in our country, they are the best.
Okay, let us listen to your president address this Benue killing issue.
It's Eugenia Abu with the fact that we have a mini silence for the people, the victim of Benue. Why I sympathize with the Benue people, I've spoken to the governor. the leadership and people of Benue to accept our condolences and tried hard, very, very consciously, to maintain peace, harmony among themselves.
That's their president. There's too much noise. He talks shit. Moral of the story: their president. No, let him say it himself, because people are gonna say I made this thing up.
First of all, does this look like somebody that is even ready to do anything? Look at the countenance. Look at his tone. He does not even look angry. He does not look pissed. Look like he's sounding as if it is two siblings that are fighting. You people should stop fighting now. And what's with all this peace and unity crap? What's with all the peace and unity? You think we are talking about two siblings that are fighting? You're not telling them, oh, stop fighting now. Peace and unity, oh. Talking as if it was 200 chicken that were slaughtered. Look at the way he's sounding. Anyway, let's continue.
I say this,
That's your fellow brother who is telling you, listen to the way he's sounding. Like he doesn't listen, the president doesn't care. But I don't want to drag this. He continues to say he's going to make a plan and make time on Wednesday to go see what is happening. Lord. Guys, it's in their nature. And there are certain things, if you don't avoid it now, it becomes part of your nature. That's why now you are seeing things in South Africa and you are wondering why. I saw this video, and this video explains South African women perfectly. And to all my Jolofinas, I apologize if I offend you by calling you Jolofinas. But under no circumstance does your value drop just because you had a child with a Nigerian man or because you slept with a Nigerian man. If you manage to escape and you never look back, I applaud you. But we know most of you end up not. But anyways, I was saying something.
If you're a South African girl and you like a guy, let's say you like a Nigerian guy, we will not hide our feelings. You don't even have to start spending money before I can do anything with you. If I like you, I like you. It's genuine. With Nigerian girls, what I've noticed, first I need to suck everything out of you. That's what I've noticed about Nigerian girls. They love money too much. You know, South African girls, we can love you. And we can, even if you don't have money, we'll be like, you know, as long as you're trying. With Nigerian girls, it's all about the money. If you don't have the money, I can't even speak to you. Why am I speaking to you? What are you doing? What am I gaining from you if you don't have the money to maintain my lifestyle?
Okay, so partially true. So why I want to play that video is that a lot of South African women, when they date Nigerian men, they date them for that daily 50 rand, that daily 100 rand, that daily 200. Most of them don't date them with the intentions of this will become my husband. It is the ones that end up having their children are the ones that end up being used. You know, either the guy needs to use them for their permits, so they have to stick around with the girl for very long. They need to open up bank accounts. You know, proper scams. Yeah, if you find a girl with a child with a Nigerian and they're no longer together and he says he was toxic and all that, just know that girl stayed there because the guy had money and she was doing things with him and she knows run away. I like to bring evidence, so yeah.
Hello. This is to United States Embassy.
First of all, just look at the race. Look at the person that got scammed. US-based American lady claims a Nigerian Igbo husband Roman scammed her 80,000. Baba, listen.
TikTok. I need you guys to be aware that a lot of women and I have been romance scammed, especially the Igbo. My husband romance scammed me of 80,000 US dollars. I have proof. A lot of ladies are coming up and letting me know they too have been romance scammed, especially by the Igbo. And we can
my husband My husband. That was her husband. That means they got married. Guys, listen. Nigerians can play the long game. They can stick around and love bomb you. Love bomb you until you tire. And then by the end of the day, they will suck you dry. They will suck you dry. And you know the worst part about all this? This is the mindset and the mentality that they have towards South African women.
In South Africa, some women, especially like these affluent women that like the flashy lifestyle, they prefer Nigerian guys because the Nigerian guys, they give money.
Yeah.
So whether they're dating you or it's just a one-night smash, the Nigerian guys still pay money. Just like, you know.
No, it's business, no love.
It's not just business. It's like even when you're dating them, they say, you know, they still treat you better on average than other guys.
And this is one thing that a lot of Jolofinas like to claim, oh, the foreigners treat you better, the foreigners treat you better. But when Uncle P brings the receipt on the table, it's always different. But the issue is the image that South African women have towards themselves and Nigerian men is what caused themselves to be called Jolofinas and all this. Because Nigerian men themselves are the ones that want to go market you guys a certain way.
I heard the girls in South Africa are very nutty. What do you know?
South African women are very which is no problem, but they're, what's the word? Promiscuous.
Outside.
Yeah, they're outside, which is not a bad thing. But and what I've noticed about South African women is that they're more openly outside as well, which is fantastic. Like Nigerian women, if they like you, they will never, ever, ever, ever even insinuate that they will like you. Yeah. So unless you approach them, they can think that you're the love of their life. They won't even entertain it. With Ghanaian women's is similar as well, but South African women's, they will be more likely to approach you, but not even on like a moving to you thing. They will initiate conversation first in a way that would be moving to you. Do you know what I'm saying? They might initiate it, or they'll be a bit more upfront with it.
You see what they say? Nigerian women will never approach you or say anything, even if they think you are the love of their life. And this is true. Same with Angolan women, Congolese women, Zimbabwean women. Not these Zimbabweans you find in South Africa. Women in these countries were raised with that pride that when a man wants you, a man must work. A man must show it. That's why you see these Nigerian men, when they come to South African women and they show them that thing, because they're not used to it. Because in South Africa, the cultures are different. There's even cultures in South Africa where you could steal a wife. I will Google it, I'll probably put it here. Where you could have stolen a wife, like a lot of different things. So this, like I keep saying, culture contamination. So this nature that South African women were not used to, of this aggressive man, bearded, big, and, you know, ngara, everything is just, hey, just in their face. So, and that's why I say, once you enter, it becomes difficult for you to come back. That's why you see Jolofinas, they speak the way they speak. I can make another video about Jolofinas praising their Nigerian men if you guys want. Comment below. For those that watch field videos, comment below. But guys, the reality is this now. We can laugh about it, we can joke about it, we can do whatever. In the end of the day, there are certain nations and their nature and their character that you cannot associate. And they've proven over and over again. And people say, Uncle P, you're a foreigner yourself. Why are you speaking bad about your brothers and sisters and all this? You are not my brothers and sisters. When Angolians start doing what Nigerians, Congolese, Zimbabweans and all that are doing in South Africa, I'm going to start talking about them the same way. You have to carry the image of your country, and I think Angolians have carried the image of Angola in South Africa pretty well, and that's the reason why you never hear anything about Angolians, this Angolians, that in anybody's country. Guys, I can educate you, I can warn you, I can scare you, I can entertain you. In the end of the day, there's always a message. Are you guys listening? I'm your boy Uncle P. I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Are their bones. Please zoom in these bones. These are bones. Now in this room again. This room again. Now zoom in. This is another one. 1, 2, 3. See their bones as well. They were burnt. They were all burnt to ashes. Now let's go outside. Now this is another room again. This is another person. This one you can see. This one is still even very much fresh. The body is still very fresh. It's another room again. Another room again. This is another place again. Please come. See their bones. Get it. See bone. This is the bone of a human being. See, this is a child. This is a child. See another one. These are children. These are children that were massacred here, burnt to ashes here. Now, the reason why I came here, I'll go and interview some of the persons that were there, that witnessed everything, that can explain. The reason why I came is, one thing I've noticed is that it seems the government don't know what is happening. Maybe because it is not in their faces yet. I don't know why back in the day, when things like this happen, the news, the media bring it to our faces. But nowadays, it's as if maybe they have paid them not to come and talk about things like this. And it's... Please, bros, let's just go. So, please, who is that man that was here yesterday? Please, can you come? I'll still take you guys around the area so that you can...
That, okay, they have attacked them fully there. Then another group was down here without the notice of the policemen. Then they started opening the door from one door to another. They were with many weapons. They break the door while entering into the door, into the room. They'll pour the fuel and then
light fire.
And then that is how it started. And we are hopeless because we were thinking that the government is there for us. But around 10:45 p.m., there was no security to come to our aid. It is our community youth
that
stood up for this. We were hopeless. From 10:45 p.m. it started. Then it was around 2 o'clock. These people did what they want to do.
And they left.
They left.
Did you people manage to even exchange or fight anyone, or even take one as well? As they are buying your people, you fighting them. But did you manage to even take the life of any one of them?
Yeah, the youth tried a lot. What they would have.
No, none of them.